What's up guys, you got Kicks89 here, back with another video. Now let me tell you guys a little story. The year was around 2009 and Michael Jordan, who doesn't usually celebrate his rivals, through his brand released the Air Jordan Defining Moments pack, and this specific colorway came with a bread, the high top bread, and this was at a time where Jordan brand in 2009 wasn't doing high tops at all. There was nothing like this. It was everything was a mid, or what they would call like the new shape. Everything was a mid. There was nothing, no attempts to kind of throw it back to the original colorways, and they came up with the Celtics colorway in a DMP pack, a two shoe pack like I said, and this was celebrating the game where he scored 60 plus against the Celtics. And this is how it looked like back in 2009. Jordan Jumpman logo, wings logo looking impressive. The slightly darker color on the heel panel and the collar, and also on the laces. And last year, around April 2003, Jordan brand re-released this shoe in this colorway, dubbed the Jordan 1 Lucky Greens. So let's just do a little quick comparison of these shoes, since I have them in hand. And no, I don't just have the right pair. Actually no, I reviewed the left pair in my channel, so I don't just have the right pair. The left pair is up there in the sneaker closet somewhere. This is unwearable for me right now at this stage because the leather's cracking. If you can tell, the PU coat that they used on top of the leather, I have a feeling this is probably synthetic back in the day, because they didn't really care much. I have a feeling this is synthetic, which is why it's peeling the way that it does. But sometimes leather does that too. But it's cracking. The fuzzball effect is happening on the nubuck, and this is not my size, US 10.5. The breads were destroyed. So quick difference over this and the new Lucky Greens is, you can tell the colorway is a little bit darker on the green. Lucky Green is Lucky Green, quite literally. Darker, lighter. Also, obviously, I mentioned the nubuck on the swoosh. You get a leather on the swoosh this time around. You used to get the Jordan Jumpman branding. Now you get the OG branding, Nike Air coming correct. And because it's a Jordan brand shoe, Jumpman branding, so you have Jordan Jumpman on the heel, nothing here. The ball wing logo looks similar, if not consistent, obviously. And this came with no extra laces. This came with black laces. So insole tak payah cakap lah, more or less the same. But yeah, enjoyed wearing these when I could, but now I finally get to rock these. So this is the Lucky Green Jordan 1. Let's just do a little foot shoe movement. This is the Jordan 1 Lucky Green, and this was, according to Nike's website, commemorating the 60-point game where Chicago Bulls, or Michael Jordan, had against the Boston Celtics, who had Larry Bird on the team at the time. So it's a nice little. I've been waiting since 2009 to have something like this, and they've come in various iterations: the Pine Green 1.0s, Pine Green 2.0s, and then they came with a Pine Green women's only exclusive, which was more closer to the Celtics colorway style. This is a little bit more like a black toe remix. So yeah, this is just a Jordan 1. And what's interesting to note is that they came with a different colored box this time, which is nice to have. It's just basically the Pine Green Nike just taking over the red, which is usually on this style of a box. That's the style code just right there. That orange signifies a one pair only at the Nike outlets over here in Malaysia. The $7.99 was the original retail price. $519 is the outlet price, and obviously got it at a more discount because Nike does what Nike wants to do. So comparison between this and the old pair is obviously unfair to make because materials are different. I could say for this time around, the leather on the black parts feel a little bit more stiffer, but they do feel way thicker, if you can tell from the thickness of the materials just over there. And you can see that this time around they actually used leather for the white part of the toe, which is nice. Same kind of feeling with the black part, and it's not really that the softest material on the earth, but it's okay. It's not bad. Like it's okay. It's okay. I mean, besides this being a little bit stiffer in hand, what I can tell from experience is that these sort of thicker materials wear better, as I can sort of tell. Like this side of the white leather kind of already has like a semi crease, which is pretty nice to have. I really like that on my leather footwear. Basically, I don't want it to be super soft to the touch, but when you wear it, it like automatically just does the whole creasing thing. It's nice for wearability, but break-in time and longevity, something with a little bit thicker of a leather is way nicer, obviously. Like let's kind of try to forecast how the Jordan Defiant 1 OGs wear down the line. People didn't like the thickness of the leather. It was cardboard stiff, they said, but that's how like some dress shoes are, you know. So I feel like this is a little bit, to me, this feels better. It's nicer to the touch, sturdy if I could say that. Going over to the side panels, you have the same material as you do for the black parts. Like I said, the swoosh, same material as the toe cap and the rand. The white part is exactly the same material as the toe, except this one has a little less texture, so it's a different material. I do want to highlight that this specific pair that I have are just all sorts of different materials put together. I'll get to that shortly. The green part is, according to Jordan Brand's write-up, is the nicer part of the leather. So it does feel soft to the touch, pretty nice, pretty soft. But over here at the back, you don't really get to have much flex and wear because there's obviously an internal heel counter. So not gonna be able to flex much on that. Ball wing logo over there on the back. On the back, the hourglass shape, yada yada yada, Jordan stuff. Same thing you get on the medial side, you get on this side. Going up the laces, you've got these lucky green laces. They do come with, I'm just gonna undo it. They do come with extra black laces in this Jordan Move to Zero box. Pretty nice, to the thickness that I like. On the inside, you have the nylon tongue in the front, and on the back you have the exposed nylon stuff, which will fray really easily. On the inside you have a lining, which is unlike most Jordan ones nowadays. I feel this one catches sock bubbles a little bit faster than the ones that I usually feel. No shoe trees, you get paper. Oh no, that plays a point. You get fake dream cell for the insole, which is okay, not bad. Try again. Black lining with the Nike Air on the heel, which is going to wear off the moment that you just look at it and just touch it. What's interesting to note is that there is a what's it called, a foam strobel, which is pretty nice. Adds to the comfortability and wearability, because obviously the Air unit is super thin and it's wedged in that EVA wedge. So having this coupled with the foam strobel is actually pretty nice. What I was telling about the whole difference in material is, if you look at this side, it's a little bit more smoother, but if you look on this side, it's like very textured, very weathered. So I do feel that this is not like one single piece wrapping all the way around. I feel that it's probably split in the middle, concealed by all of these panels obviously. And yeah, I just wish that this was also on this side and also on the toe, but whatever, beggars cannot be choosers. And I have just completely unlaced the shoe, which is okay to me. The midsole is obviously white. Jordan Brand has been doing this whole sale thing, especially like with the recent Force, military blue Force or industrial blue Force that they released. It's interesting to see that they didn't make like a whole sale or off-white theme for the white parts, because they did that for the pine green 1.0s and that flew off the charts. This sat, which is the reason that it went to outlets. So aside from Jordan 1 hype being just sort of dying down, and Travis effect is still in full effect, but most colorways of Jordan 1s have just been sitting on shelves, and people are not buying into it. Basically, I think just the oversaturation, but it makes consumers like us who want to pick up less and actually be able to wear it a little bit more accessible. The green, obviously the green is the best part about this shoe. I love the way that it looks on the heel. I love the way that when you do lace this up, it will just look like this basically all throughout. And I just love the hits of green. I love the color green on the Jordan. It's interesting to see because you kind of always associate the brand Jordan with black and red and white and red. The red always being present in Jordan branding, and it's basically the theme colorway of the brand. But although this was supposed to be like a throwback to when the Bulls had an astounding performance but sucked against the Celtics, losing a lot against the Celtics back in the day, it's just a really nice break in the color theme that they usually have. This is not an OG colorway, this is a Retro Plus colorway, if we could call it that. And the materials have been nicer this time around, which I am all for it. The fact that I got this for less, I'm also just really happy about. And I hope to be able to wear this and just rock it as much as I can. Of all of the Jordan 1s that I have in my collection, this is probably the best one yet, just because I used to have it. So I guess that takes care of the review of the Jordan 1 Lucky Greens for 2023. April 2023 is when these released. These released in 2009, and it's nice to just see them just kind of like revived. It's glad that I can finally retire this. Obviously I haven't been wearing this as much because it's not my size, but I can just finally retire it and just put it on display and just wear this out on the street, which is pretty nice to have, like I said. So the Jordan 1 Lucky Green 2023, your boy TJ got Kicks 89 coming at you with the review and the throwback and the story time. See you guys in the next one. Peace.